Hey there, I'm Gabe Hartwig in the Post-Dispatch newsroom with this week's Go Sneak Peek, brought to you by Midas. We in St. Louis are fortunate to have a rock and roll legend living among us, and we're even more fortunate that he still performs regularly. I'm talking about Chuck Berry, of course, and he racks up one more honor next week when he plays his 200th show at Blueberry Hills Duck Room. Kevin Johnson sat down with the 87-year-old musician last month to talk about the show, and whether the milestone might also signal retirement. Here's Kevin with a preview of this week's cover story.
I had an opportunity to sit down and talk with Mr. Berry at Blueberry Hill just before Christmas, and the 87-year-old told me that he's really looking forward to this concert. A lot of people wondering if he might use this show as perhaps a good time to say bye-bye to retire. He has assured me that is not the case. What he has told me is that as long as the big man upstairs allows him to do this, he is going to do this. So basically, he's going to duck walk across that stage until he drops. And I say more power to you, Mr. Berry.
Next up, have you ever wondered what Middle Eastern fusion might taste like? Restaurant critic Ian Frobe finds out this week at Layla, a new spot in the Grove that puts a Middle Eastern spin on burgers, pizzas, and more. Look for Ian's review Friday in Go, and hear more about his visits to Layla in his off-the-menu video feature Friday at stltoday.com. Now that the holidays are behind us, it's time for TV to finally get back to normal. New shows and season premieres fill the coming months, and TV critic Gail Pennington has a calendar to help you keep track of your favorites. And speaking of TV, our team will be hard at work Sunday covering the Golden Globes, which air at 7 on NBC. You can follow our coverage at stltoday.com. And also in Go Magazine this week, don't miss film critic Joe Williams' reviews, including August Osage County and Her. That's all for this week. Be sure to pick up a copy of Go Magazine on Friday for all of these stories and more. See you next week.
Brought to you by Midas. They'll tell you what you need and what can wait. Trust the Midas touch.